Hello everyone, welcome back to Oghupower. I'm Oghu, and this is another episode of Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. And in this one, I guess we will finally be ready to enter the Pit of Eternal Sand. The franchise? What do you mean? Ghost of Tsushima or Zelda or Assassin's Creed? Or do you mean my question, if you like those games? That was Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I meant Ghost. For like being one of my all-time favorite, interesting, games, and also like my most liked new franchise from like 1 or 2 generations ago. Okay, yeah, you're right. Technically, it's not a franchise yet, since there has not been a second game. They announced Ghost of Yotai, but that's it. For this year, I'm very excited for that. Okay, if I press down, I do fall down faster, but I cannot like break. I guess I wanna go down. Oh, just that. Yeah, I can see that. The more that delay shadows, the more it has to go up against Yotai. And I've gotta say, Ghost of Tsushima, in my personal opinion, out-assassined the Assassin's Creed games, if you know what I mean. They just struck this balance of like, the Assassin's Creed games, I gave them like 2 different, if you want, gameplay versions of them. There's the old ones, where you are like totally overpowered from the beginning, you could say, which is more or less up until Syndicate, and then I think they changed that. Interesting. With the likes of Origins and later. Interesting. Okay, gotta fall down for that one. Oh wait, but falling down means... So there are these 2, and I don't know what it is, but to me Ghost of Tsushima just hit this perfect spot of the being even more realistic than the later Assassin's Creeds. At the same time, you can really feel overpowered in the game. And everything is just so freaking fluid. I love it. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows will have a hard time. But I pre-ordered it, to be honest. That is Assassin's Creed Shadows. I don't think you can do anything about Ghost of Yotai. But Ghost of Yotai, I've gotta say, is like the first game in a long time where I'm seriously considering, if I can, to get the collector's edition. Because even up until now, I'm a bit sad, I would even say, that I have not gotten the collector's edition for Ghost of Tsushima. And now buying it, like, it's so expensive, even if it's used. I don't wanna cash out that much money for a game I already have. So... I knew it. Huh, okay. But yeah, we will see about all those things. Okay, no. Okay. What was that? Okay, I think I will come here later. This feels like I'm supposed to have something I don't. Could be wrong, but damn it. No, I can't because I have to jump up there. Was thinking if I could L1 it, but don't think so. Because I can't get above it. I would need like some kind of... Whoa. Something is... Wait. Is this guy... He's attacking backwards. How awesome is that? He's attacking backwards. He doesn't throw the spear, he gets it back into his hand. Wait, is he... That's really awesome, I've gotta say. It's backwards. That's fun. Which is also the reason why he can attack when I'm having him in the combo, because he's time diluting it. Ah! Oh, wait, what is that? The enormous tooth of Asada. Beware, there's no cure for the poison that remains. Let's not move on here. Wow. That guy hurts. Why is he still... I have to do it. I have to go, of course. I need to parry it to my back. Oh. Hello,
I
me.
won't let any
It's
more
me.
of you distract me from my goal. Our goal is the same.
Okay, that looks like... This seems to be a tier 3 attack. Ah. Bye-bye. Oh, I didn't. Well, good to know. Well, what do you think, Ekpo, about this whole matter?
I won't let...
Dang it. I think... Nice. Arthur, Soul of Gilgamesh. Channel Arthur to become temporarily stronger and faster. Improve all moves to allow for new combos. Increases defense against melee damage. Can only be triggered from ground. Equip at Waka Waka tree. I knew it. But that means that I should have the level 3 unlocked now. Yes, I have. Um... Ooh, one. Nice. Only 2 more for another upgrade for my swords. Oh, nice that there's always one close by. When you need it. Hey there, Lace Blunt. Hola. You speak Spanish? Oh, wait, you live in Texas, if I remember correctly. So yeah, you might speak some Spanish. ¿Cómo estás, güey? ¿Estás bien? How are you? Are you fine? I've been in Mexico for like half a year when I was in high school. Yeah, I think high school is the right one. And still a lot of Spanish in my head. But don't worry, we don't need to talk in Spanish if you don't want to. Thanks for coming by in any case. What is this? Minnesota? Oh, sorry. I'm very sorry. And Mexican and you don't speak Spanish. Well, never forget that those are things. It depends a lot on where you live. So if there's a time where you feel like I want to see where like my what's the right word here? My ancestors lived, you can always go there and learn a bit. And sorry, I didn't want to hurt your soul. I really didn't, least. I'm very, very sorry for that. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Lo siento mucho. Perdóname, por favor. No, do you have any relatives in Mexico, since you're a Mexican? I don't think you're the whole family. You're only joking. You got me there. You got me there hardcore. The day of Azdaha. No mortal had ever walked the lands of Fars. No king or queen had yet claimed the throne of Persia. Okay. But you have taught... So you do speak Spanish, right? Or at least, I mean, maybe not fluid, but you can get around and stuff, right? No mortal ever walked the lands of Fars. No king had yet claimed the throne of Persia. Everything by the sun, the conquest... Day of the Asada. Ahriman. I know that name from like Warhammer 40k. His shield space his sword, but that of Ahriman, the Simurgh could not defeat it. He then 10,000. In which we can believe and worship him today. In this unit with a weakened Azada was defeated and thrown to the depths of Mount with all the was forever extinguished. So many that were... Wow. That's incredible. That you... Ah! Okay. Yes, I do speak multiple language. I live in Austria, so my native language is German. And the thing is that everyone in Austria learns at least English as a second language. And depending on what school you do, I was in a gymnasium, for example. You even have to learn a third one. So my third one is Spanish, of course. Sometimes even more. I also had, well, I wouldn't people don't consider it a language, but Latin. I had that in school as well. Although it's not as much as in, I think in Luxembourg, if I pronounce it correctly and remember correctly how it's called. You learn like 4 or 5 at least. I mean, don't forget that Europe is, just by its size, I think a bit smaller than North America. Like, not just USA, but with Canada. And there are more or less, you could say, 3 languages there. English, French, Canada, Spanish, Southern USA. That's it. I know there are like Indian dialects and stuff, or the Indian languages from the Native Americans and stuff. And I don't know anything about those, but you could say 3 language, and technically it's like only like 2, because in Canada everybody speaks English as far as I know. And Spanish for like Southern USA. I personally do consider some parts of Mexico to be part of North America, but that's a whole other story. Not cultural, but like geographically. Now on this, in a smaller space than this, there's Spanish, French, English, German, Italian, the Slavian languages, which are similar to each other, but not totally. So Croatian is different to Slovenian, is different to Slovakian. They do understand each other, some part of it, but not totally. So there are so many more languages here. So it's always useful here to learn multiple ones, because it makes a lot of stuff easier. I mean, me being able to speak 3 languages very fluid, that's not something a lot of people can do. Oh crap. I mean, it's also not like I'm a genius or something. I just want to say, being fluid in 3 languages isn't anything most people that's common in like Europe. That is something special here as well. Without wanting to like being, haha, I'm so great, especially on my level. I know that. Like in English, my biggest problem is the vocabulary. I'm not always remembering the right words, but I think my grammar is fine and stuff, and yeah. Spanish, I would need to learn more to become more fluid again, but yeah. With a lot of Latinos and yeah, it's well, with the thing is with the Latinos from El Salvador and Mexico and stuff, also with Spanish people, it's, how should I say, it's more about pronunciation, and that some words have different meanings. Whereas the Slavish languages are a bit more distinguished from each other. Thanks a God, Lace Blunt. As I said, I don't want to be like, oh, I'm so great, but I do know that my English is very good. I mean, there has to be a reason why I'm having doing everything here on with this channel, right? Okay. How did I like Mexico? Well, the country itself was very beautiful. I lived with a nice family. What is this? Oh. So it was I was in the south of it, not way up in the north, which back then was a whole lot more dangerous than nowadays. A whole lot less dangerous than it is nowadays, because Mexico on this day and age can be very. Oh, I can only have 2. Nah, then I will keep what I have. I mean, I think there's a trophy for like doing all of them, but I think that's something I will do when I have all of them unlocked. Now, where was I? Sorry, I forgot I was talking about. Sorry. Yeah, a very nice family I lived with. Down in Juchitán de la Zaragoza. They hardworking family. They had different shoe stores. One in Juchitán, which is like a bit of a bigger city in the I don't know, is it county or I don't know how they call it, to be honest. State? Okay. Well, no, not state. State is like Oaxaca. The state I was in was Oaxaca, with Oaxaca City or Oaxaca Ciudad being the state's capital. It's more like the below state, like a county, I think, although I'm not sure. For multiple hundreds of thousands of people as inhabitants, for Mexico, that's quite small. Written in ancient language, presumed to be a magi spell. Clay cylinder, okay. They worked a lot. Hardworking family. A very nice family. I was 16 back then. I think I was too young. So thinking about it nowadays, I think that was the wrong time for me to do it, because I was too young to really get something from it and appreciate it the way I should have. But well, that's hindsight's 2020, as they say. Still, I really enjoyed it, and as long as you know how to stay safe, I really can recommend Mexico to anyone for a visit. It's a very beautiful country. This is just too useful to give away. And the attack also. From which part of Mexico is your family from, placed? And don't tell me you don't know. I know Mexicans and how much they are proud of their heritage, so I know you know it. Ah, that's another one of the Lost Warriors. Durango, okay. That's like southeast, right? Like not northeast, right? Or I'm not totally sure, but I did know sometime in the past. I did know where that was. Whoa. It's north. Okay. At least something. Nice. That was hard. Insignia of Persepolis. Salmon always preferred writing and acting, but after she noticed his skills in fighting, Mr. Gus put Salmon to put down his useless pen and pick a weapon to serve Persia. Oh well. Ah, right. Also, I think I will put a cut in here. We are over the 30-minute mark. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. So if you're watching the stream, please stay a bit longer. Bye-bye.